what is a digital restaurant exactly?
I get this question a lot because, when you write a book called Delivering the Digital Restaurant, people ask you, well, what is a digital restaurant? I put it very simply, and it might be a little cryptic, but it's about being wherever your customers are. A digital restaurant is about being wherever your customers are. Carl, do you know how many hours a day the average customer spends on their phone? The numbers I have, about 6 hours. 6 hours. And so for that reason, and I'm sure we know people in our lives, maybe the younger ones, spend even longer, right? So when you think of that, that tells you where are your customers? Well, your customers are there on that cell phone. And if your restaurant isn't there with them while they're on that cell phone, then you're missing out on a potential option to sell something to them. It's quite honestly the same reason why a lot of customers are intrigued, or restaurants are intrigued, by the metaverse these days, because that again is turning into potentially another environment where people see people to be hanging out and spending time. And so a digital restaurant is where your customers are. And that therefore means it's not just about off-premise transactions. A digital restaurant is also about customers that are live there in the restaurant themselves, but how you can use the technology to help them interact with your restaurant, how you can build a digital dialogue with them on an ongoing basis, how you can use technology and communications in a way to be able to drive the repeat rate and to be able to make them feel like they have an affiliation, almost a community of sorts, with the restaurants that they like. That is what I think a digital restaurant is.